there, welcome to another video of SwiftCat. So what we were doing in the previous episode is iPhone game development. So this is the third episode and the final one. And if you haven't watched my previous two episodes, go through it. I had provided its link in my video description. Then dive into this video after watching that. So what we are going to do in this, the final episode, is I'm going to provide full source code in this video. So what we were looking in the previous two episodes, we will just go through that and come back to this. All right. So what we were doing so far is we were looking about this cloud generation and the cloud generator. This is for the GameScene clouds related. And then we were looking about the ML hero. It's actually the main character of this game. It's a Nimble Ninja or Mario, whatever you collect. So that's a hero we made in the previous episodes. And then we have done also the moving ground for this game, which is having the start and the stop, all the actions. And also with the constants, which is having few stuffs like a category and points label as well, for in order to show the scores and the highest scores on the top of the screen. And finally, in the game view controller, also with the game scene.c file where we did a move, which is having the moving grounds functions, add cloud generator hero, add points label, and the load high score label. So that's all we have done so far. And the rest of the stuff, the previous two episodes is already have been a pretty lengthy, so I don't want to make this the final episodes more lengthy. So I will be giving the final source code link. So if you check in the video description, you can find the source code link which is having in the kit. So what you need to do is you just go to this URL from the video description, and you can find here the code, and you can straight away download as a zip file. So I just suggest you to do so. So after downloading that, we will do the rest of the stuff by just taking the codes and paste it out in the current project. All right. So I have the final code over here as you see on the screen. So I will just keep here no space over there. All right. And so next thing what we need to do is so far we have created this cloud and the hero, all the stuff. Now we are going to create the enemy category, which is the war, the lion, and the tree, which I set as the enemy. So if the hero gets in collide or touches any of the three enemies, the game will be finished, a game will over. That's the concept. All right, so I'm going to make a folder which is for the wall generation. So just come back to here and let's make a folder, new group. So it's for the wall generation. And I need a zip file as well, which is for this ML wall generator. So I'm going to name the same as ML wall generator. And what you can do from here is you can just click over this in the wall generation and go for new file and make it as a zip file. The name will be ML wall generator project, create. Okay, then I have here this wall generator files, which is having the generation walls for in every 3 seconds, which is having a timer, which means this wall will be appearing on the screen based on the timer. So I'm just copying this and paste it over here. So the concept behind here is just having the wall with the walls tracker, all these stuffs. Let's finish before that this ML wall as well, so that we will go for the explanation after that. So I'm going to create another one more file, is ML wall, create new file, which is also the zip file, ML wall, and let's paste that the stuff inside this, which is having the class SpriteKit node, all those things. From here, what is we do have is the wall width, height, and the color, and these are also 30, 50, and the color of the wall is 50 as well. So in it, what's having is having the load physical body with size, which means I'm setting all the sizes over here, and then have the start moving and stop moving. Start moving means it will start move when the game starts, so that's what it means. So it's having the repeat action forever, which is according to the move to per second, which means it's a move to x per second. That's the to the direction what it means. And here it's having the concept like a generator timer, walls, a wall tracker, start generating walls in every second, which means I'm going to set here a second inside my game scene. So whatever suppose if I can set 2 seconds, means these walls will be appearing in every 2 seconds of this game. Then have a stop generation wall. This is has all the x and y append all those stuffs, add child, and the stop walls also. When I need to stop the wall, I can stop that. Alright, and then the next enemy which I'm going to take over here is the lion. Let's create a new folder as well. So from here I'm going to create a new group which is for the lion enemy, and I need here is the line.zip file and line.generator. So okay, let's do that, and the new file, the zip file going to create is the line.zip file, and one more is line generator. It's a new file, and zip file, line generator. Alright, and let's copy the stuff from inside this. I have the generator code inside this. The concept and everything is same like what I have discussed in the walls as well. The same thing I'm going to apply this here as well. So this is for the line generator. Alright, we do have here the stuff, and let's come back to line.zip file. Alright, so as I said, it is the same concept like the wall with height and all these stuffs, and I have the timer over here. So both are going to do the same thing as. Alright, and then I need to create the final one is a tree generation, which means I'm creating a tree between these enemies as well, along with these enemies. So it's a group and tree enemy, and what I'm going to do here is tree generation and tree. So here also I'm going to create new two files, which is for the tree generation and a tree. So let's create a new file. That's a zip file, tree generator. Alright, and then I have the tree.zip file as well. So it's a new file which is for the tree. Let's create that as well and come back to this tree.zip file and copy these all p and paste it over there. So I don't want to repeat the concept which I discussed about early, which means like I do have the same concept like wall generation, which means the width, height, color, all these stuff. It's having the body size and start and move action, everything else. And then I'm going to do next is let's have something it's showing the tree category. Okay, we need to set a tree category as well. So let's copy this and go to this constant.surf file and paste this as well. It's a kind of different category, that's what it means. And then what we need is we have done the ML hero, okay, ML moving ground, all right, and then the supporting files, there's nothing there, all right, and image assets. Let's come back to the image assets and show in Finder, image asset, lion. So I'm just copying this inside my project, copying this. Let's copy this inside iOS projects, copy, come back, and then I have tree asset and just copying that as well, come back to iOS projects, paste it over here. Copy maybe lion tree asset, okay, copy, maybe you have the tree already, let me check, yes we do have. All right, then come to asset.xc folder, and what I'm going to do is I'm just taking the two images and dropping it over there, all right. So the only difference among these wall generation and the line and tree is in wall generator I have set the physical as a physical object with the color of these terms, but in kind of this line and also with the tree, what I did is I'm going to have set the color as clear, which means I have given the enemy image as tree, which means that I'm not setting the texture. I have set the texture as an image itself instead of the other stuff. So in line as well, what I did is I have set the enemy as an image, so that this enemy texture will be of the enemy image and the height and width I have set. The difference here is I have set here the wall tracker, which is having the color as well, so it will be a solid object as it shows. In other two cases it will be of image. That's all, simple. And then let's after this finally I need to go to this GameScene.zip file, which we will be doing the rest of the stuff inside this, okay. And finally we will move to GameScene.zip file, where we will be making the final changes and the functions which you need to update. So let's come here in this GameScene.zip file and let's check for the variables which we need to add. So I have the moving ground, cloud generator, and also the here. So I need the war and also the bool functions, which is for it started game and is game over, which is actually meant for to check whether the flags which is set for this game to check whether it's in running or not. So let's copy and paste those stuffs, and then I have the physical contact delegate as well. So let's make the changes, comma delegate, then from the did move I need to have add moving ground, we did already, cloud generator, add hero, add wall generator. This is the function which I need to add now. So let me take this, copy, and paste it over here, make space around, then I'm going to add this over there. Then we will check what's the next. Then I need after wall generator, add tab to start label. So this function, let me copy that, paste this, and add that function to didMove so that it will be called. Then after add tab to start label, then add points label, which we did already, and then have add physical vault. It's actually nothing but it's a delegate method, so it will check whether the body is getting in touch to each other or not. We have the blink animation as well to set. Before that, we will add this to didMove. Back to here. This is a blink animation, which is for the label which will be blinking always. That's what it means. Alright, and then functions, add physical word, load high score, which we did in the last episode. Then finally I need to add the lion and the tree generators. Let me check. Add lion and the tree, copy together. Let me paste this over there, and we will add these two functions as well. Alright, and then we will take a round that did we miss anything else. Let me go through. Background color, didMove. We will add a background color to this for the screen. It also comes in didMove. Then is there anything else? Then we need to write something in the touches began update. All the stuff did begin, and so let me do that. Let me check whether we have the started and game over functions written or not. I think we probably didn't write for the start and the game, and when the game stop, certain functions we need to write. So let's do that now. From here I need to get game over concept, load high score, I think done. Game life cycle, which is having the start, the game over concept, and then the restart as well. I'm just copying this. Let me drop it over here. Ground, let's start. Alright, then when touches began, if the touch is began, so it will be under this override touches began. So let me copy this and paste this inside this touches began, and then update timer, override update, with the current interval. Okay, copy this. Then I need to write the did began as well, which is for the game over concept. Touches down, touches move, touches up, enter, touches cancel. I think it's that delegate function is not there. All right, that should be okay. Okay, now we will go for the explanations or a short description what we have copied and pasted. Let me do that first. All right. So the final things which we added now is we have added the wall generator. Let's go to wall generator and see what's that. So it's having the wall which is generated with the generator, and that will be placed with a position and add child as well. Then I do have the tabs to start label, which means it's a start label which will be blinking always as you see, or when the game's when on the launch itself, which means that the text which I set that tab to start, which is having the name, position, all these stuffs, phone name, color, size, and finally it's a blinking, which means when the tab to start label will be blinking with the duration. That's what's there. And then I do have the physical add points label, which means this is to add the points with the point label, with the high score label, and the font and the size, all these stuffs. Then have the physical world contact, which sets the delegate, and load high score, which means whenever the match is gone, it will be internally saving the high score as it is. And then I do have a line generator and the tree generator, which does the same, like it's having with the position, and it randomly will be appearing on the screen when the game is ongoing. And then we do have the final settings is a start game and the game over concepts. Start game is if we are having a bool function which is true, so that if the start is true, so it will be having the hero start running and moving around or start, all these things, start generation every. Here I set this war and the tree, all these stuffs, which means generate the items in every second, few seconds. So I have set here this walls will be generated at every 1 second, lines at 2.5, and the tree at 3 maybe. We will set 3.5, so there will be a gap in between. Then I do have the game over concept, which is having the when the physical body it's in contact with each other. So how we gonna look at? So touches began. If touches began, if the game is over, it will restart. If it is not over, it will start. Then hero dot flip, which means it will fall down. There's a flip function which is written actually when we touch on the screen, it will be upside and down. That's the moving action we set there for the hero. That's what it means there. Then update, this is the current time, which means the wall generator with the tracks, and which means it will convert the positions, point label, and then finally if line generator, line trackers dot count is equal to 0, which means it will remove at point 0 all these stuffs. And then did began, which means when the touch began, which means that when the first body is in contact with the hero and the second body in contact with the tree category or the lion also, so whatever, if that's so, the game will be over. This is the game over concept finally written there. And if the game is over, it's true, then hero dot fall, which means it will fall from the screen to bottom, which means it will rotate, flip, and move towards direction. The wall generator dot stop walls, line generator dot stop lines, and also I need mm, tree generator, which means wall. I do have the tree generator over here, so let make one more line there, which is for tree generator dot stop generating, which means it will stop generating by itself, and also stop lines. Let me do this as a stop line so that this generator will stop. It should be not lines, it should be stop trees. Let's come back over here, stop trees. That's all. And then moving around will be stop, hero dot stop. That's the game over label will be blinking over there, and it'll be having a blinking animation as well. So that's all in this there, and the number with the score will be set to the highest score. It will check whether it is more or not. And when we restart, this cloud generator will stop and the scene will present new scene. That's what happening all together. So these are the things. We are at the end of the game, and finally we will check for how it's running. Let's run and check what we have done so far. All right. Build has succeed. Here we go. We have the outputs over here, and we have this tab to start with the blinking action for the label. So let me start. Tab to start. So I'm starting the game. Running. Oh my god. Oh, game is over. Let me tap to start again. We will play this. It could be a moving and stop action. Yeah, that's it. So it will be like this is the hero, and we have the walls with the black color. And if it just touches with anything, okay, the game will over, and it's having the score and the highest score label. So that's all in this video, and this is all about the iPhone game development. And in the upcoming episodes we will be making much more bigger game apps as well. So if you like this video, if the video helped, just like and subscribe for upcoming videos as well. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.